We're getting outrageous. You guys didn't really like our key players. We've done key players like all last year. We did it the first 2 weeks. I was talking about punters last week. You kind of made fun of me. It wasn't working. So we're changing it up. We're going each week an outrageous prediction for Ohio State in the coming game. Ari loves to be outrageous. We'll start with you. What do you have for Ohio State, Kent State, Saturday, noon kickoff? Be outrageous.
It shouldn't be outrageous, but it's going to be, I think that JT Barrett is going to throw for 300 yards at least and have 0 turnovers. So, one or the other would have been a really good game, but if he can combine both of those, I think that leads to Ohio State really, really taking control of this game and kind of bouncing back in a big way. So I think in order for him to do that, other people are going to need to be involved, which I'm sure you're about to get to. But the biggest thing that you want to see from somebody like that, freshman quarterback, bounce back, have a huge game, like a Cal-type game that Kenny Guyton had last year is kind of what I'm expecting from JT Barrett to bounce back from that loss last Saturday.
We want these outrageous predictions to be things that can come true. We're not going to predict that aliens are going to land at midfield or anything, but it should tell us something about the game. So that's telling me that you think this offense is going to get it going. And I kind of think this offense is going to get it going. I'm going to predict 3 touchdowns for Dontre Wilson, who had 3 touches total last week. He had 2 running plays and 1 ridiculous catch where he caught the ball behind the guy's neck. That was awesome, but they have to get this guy the ball. They have to get playmakers the ball. Might be a tornado coming. I think they're going to force feed him. I think they're going to find ways to do that in the run game, in the pass game. They got to get this guy going, not just for this game, but I think what we're talking about, Ari, I think they want to let it loose because they want to gain some confidence. They're going into a bye week. They're going to come back the week after with a tough game against Cincinnati. I think they don't just want to obviously win and find themselves a little bit. I think they need to establish some confidence for this young offense, especially because right now they don't have a lot of reason to be confident.
I mean, this is Kent State. They need to do this. If Ohio State can't come out and JT Barrett can't throw for 250 yards or 300 yards.
You said 300.
I did say 300, but I'm saying if he can't at least get to the plateau of, my prediction is staying the same, but if he can't get to at least the territory that I'm predicting, that's a problem to me. And I know that we've talked all week about how Ohio State's offense is struggling right now, but against this opponent, they simply can't. Or it's a bigger issue than I even think at this point. So it does seem, it's not that outrageous that he could throw for 300 yards and not turn it over one time, but, kind of is.
I think there's been some overreaction to their problems right now. People are suddenly discovering that they have issues on offense. They were there. They're not new issues. These were there even before Braxton Miller got hurt. They've been exacerbated by the absence of Braxton Miller, but I think they also can still start to figure it out. I think everybody's going to get a little better week by week, and I think it starts Saturday against Kent State. We'll continue with the coverage leading up to that game. Bill Landis will be here with us on Saturday. He's almost moved all the way into Columbus. Ari's going to help him move his couch soon.
I'm going to get sick on Friday morning, I think.
So thanks for following. For Ari Wasserman, I'm Doug Maurice here at cleveland.com.